G'day folks, Ben from Snowy's today running through the difference for you between the Joolca Eco Cassettes and the Joolca Chemical Cassettes for the Joolca GottaGo Toilet.
Get it.
The Joolca GottaGo Toilet offers the option of either an eco or a chemical cassette. So you can use regular dump points with a chemical cassette, or you can compost your waste or bag it up and dispose it in regular landfill. Before we dive in, we've got loads more content like this on our channel, so make sure you like and subscribe below. Now let's jump into the product. So I've got in front of me here the two types of Joolca GottaGo Toilet cassettes, the chemical cassette and the eco cassette here. Both of these weigh about 1.4 kilos, and when they're full, they're both around about sort of 12 to 13 kilos, depending on how full they are, I guess. And they both measure about the same, which is about 38 centimeters by 33 centimeters high and about 22 centimeters in width. A little bit of difference here with what's going on top, but you can use both of these interchangeably in the GottaGo Toilet over here. And I'll show you that they both fit in seamlessly. There's no change. You can put either the eco cassette there in, or the chemical cassette fits in here as well. Now when you buy the GottaGo Toilet, you can buy the toilet with either or of these inside, and then you can buy these cassettes as extras. So what that means is if you're using it as a chemical toilet, for example, you can have two of these, and if you filled one up, you can just take this out, put it in the back of your car, store it somewhere, and then put the second one in there so you can go longer between dump points. Alternatively, you can also use two eco cassettes, but this also allows you to compost as you go, or you can bag it as well. So I'll go through the differences between the two. Firstly, the eco cassette. Now this is what you'll use like you would a standard toilet. So it opens up on the side here, so you've got a little latch here that opens up. This is what you'll pull to do your business in. Now inside here, they've got some guidelines on here on what to put inside. You put 100 milliliters of chemical, either the green chemical, this is the Thetford brand, or the blue chemical. Green chemical is septic safe, so try and use that where you can. And then 3 liters of water inside, and you're good to go. When you go to empty it, you've got this emptying spout here. You undo this, take the top off of there. This seals up hermetically, so it's all sealed. You can't get smells out of here when it's all sealed up. You tip this around, you open the little valve here, and you've got a little handle underneath here, so you can empty that at a designated dump point for toilet waste. This is a really easy way to use your toilets, a GottaGo toilet, as you would a regular toilet, but it doesn't require all the water with the flush toilets like the other flush toilets do. Now the alternative to the chemical cassette is the eco cassette here. Looks largely the same, doesn't have the emptying spout on top. They say the capacity of this is a little bit less, around about 9 point something litres as opposed to 11 for this one, because if you're using this for composting, you've got to put sawdust or peat moss inside, which fills it up a little bit. Operates in much the same way when it's in the toilet. So when this is inside, the little handle here, which will be this blue thing here, sticks out the side, so you can open and close to do your business in here, and it's hermetically sealed. On top there, the difference is how it operates, either as a bagged cassette or as a composting cassette. There are instructions on top here on how to use it as a bagged cassette, which is how I've got it set up at the moment. So these seals here, these are really firm seals, so you fold these back on each side there. And as I pull this out, you'll see I've got a bag attached in here. So if this was full, I can pull this out, give this a bit of a twist, and then pull this out of the lid like that, and my bag is sealed up. My waste is in the bag, and I can throw that away. This is what helps seal the bag. Now, if I wanted to set this up again, I would grab the bag, grab your little seal kit here, put it through there, and just fold the bag over like you would your kitchen bin at home, and then tuck all of that inside like this, and that little seal sits in top, so it's all sitting inside like that. And then when you push this on top, these clips here clip down onto that bag seal there, so when you lift it out again, this stays attached. So I can push this back down like that. You can't really hear the click, but it does seal in there, and I can seal that up again, and we're ready to go with a new bag. That's if you want to use it as a bagged kit. Now we found these bags, which is from Elemental, which suit really big bins like this. They fit inside here quite comfortably, and they are a biodegradable bag. So that's a suitable option for biodegradable bags in here. But if you want to use it as a composting toilet, you do over the bag all together. So we'll undo this, we'll take the bag. Let's assume we empty this with this pull, that comes out. Now, you could leave this separate if you wanted. I'm just going to leave it on here because it's just going to seal up inside the lid here. If you're worried about smells and how it seals, there is a nice big heavy duty rubber seal that runs right around the edge here that seals down against the edge here. So it does seal it up nice and comfortably, or nice and tightly. Push this back on without anything inside, or put your sawdust, peat moss, whatever you want inside. They use a little bit of essential oils if you want to try and control a little bit of odor. But once this is on here, it is sealed really tight. Do these latches up on the side here, so that's now sealed it up. So it's a sealed container. The only way you can now get inside that is when this sits on the toilet here. You pull this handle and open it up. We'll stick it in the toilet to show you. So this will go in here, fits in nice and easily. Push the handle down, close the top down, and then you can see you've got this handle accessible on the side here. So when you go to use it, we put the lid up, you pull this handle on the side, it opens it up. That then goes through to where we've got our sawdust, our peat moss or whatever inside. You do your business, use a little bit of essential oils if you like to control the smell, and then seal it up again and you're good to go. You can keep moving. So you haven't even added any water to the toilet in this instance here. Then when you're ready to empty it out, grab the whole thing out, it stays sealed up. You can go to the place where you're composting, make sure you're careful about where you compost this, just make sure you're using it where you're allowed to put compost. You can't just dump it in the bush, you need to put it in a place where it's allowed to be composted. Take the top off, empty the contents out into the wherever you're composting it, whether it's a compost heap or just into the soil, maybe you're doing it at home. Empty this out, you can clean this out and you're good to go again. That is the 2 cassettes for the Joolca GottaGo Toilet. You can have 2 of the same type, 1 of each if you like, however you want to travel with your toilet. This gives you the option of both choices. So you can go longer between having to empty your toilet, and you're also being versatile as to where you can actually empty your toilet. You can buy the toilets themselves with either or cassette, but no matter which one you buy, you can buy any of these cassettes as separately available items as well. And you can check them all out online at snowies.com.au.